Another thing with a really generic and long title. Kingston DTSE9 G2 USB 3.0 16 GB thumb drive. Now, I don't know how many guys are old enough fans to recognize this baby. I have had this baby for years. This is my USB thumbstick that I have had on my keychain for ages, for any data. It is Kingston. Get the damn camera to focus. I thought you were going to say, have you tried summoning the Dragon Zord? I don't think that would help. There you go, Kingston. As you can see, it's actually etched in there. Okay, fine, we'll try it this way. Wait. We have something here that'll help us with this. Comtrend! Save us! Alright, fine. Akira, save us! Fine. Adafruit, save us! Anyway, that's the old generation one. And anyone who's had SD cards or solid state or anything know that they actually do have a lifespan. And mine reached its end of its lifespan around the same time all this other stuff started breaking on me and I needed to replace it. So I got the new generation, which looks kind of similar to the original generation. The G2 looks a lot like the G1, much like Transformers. They're both made out of steel. They both have that same loop design. They're both 16 gigabytes because I don't really need more. And yes, folks, when I provide the link on Amazon, if you actually look at the product page, it goes up to 128. For all of you insane people who feel they need to have an entire 128 gigabyte hard drive in their pocket on their lanyard. Because when you need to store every movie ever produced by Marvel in convenient thumbnail form, you probably still don't need the 128 gigabyte size one. Are you implying there's prawn? Are you implying he has some sort of seafood fetish? But yes, it's the exact, it's got all the same stuff. It's got the etched Kingston on there, made out of steel. And I've washed the old one in my laundry, so this thing is like indestructible. Like, you could toss it off of a building, it would hurt the person it lands on before it breaks. Kingston makes a good thumb drive, I'm telling you folks. The only reason you replace your Kingston thumb drive is because the electronics inside have reached the end of their lifespan after 10 years. That's the last time I bought this one of these things. I bought this thing, the last time I bought this, it was the early 2000s. You will not regret this purchase, folks. And it's also USB 3. So, yeah. To put things in perspective, my original is USB 1. And it doesn't even specify that because there is no such concept as USB 2. That's how old it is, and it just stopped working like a month ago. So that should give you an idea of just how reliable the Kingston USB drive is. I expect I won't need to replace this until we have USB 6. Sometime in 2050. Actually, that might be a bit overkill. Because we'll probably have because, you know, the 10-year, 12-year, whatever difference it's been. So yeah, I'll probably have to replace this when USB 6 is a thing in what? 2027? 2030, somewhere around there? No, we cannot hear you, Dragon. So yeah. And if you want to go 32, you can go 32. If you want to go 128, you can go 128. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 256 version out there. But yeah, if you need a thumb drive for all your thumb drive things, Kingston is the way to go. Hashtag not an ad. Hashtag please God let it be an ad. No, I love my Kingston thumb drive. It is wonderful. I've been using it for years. It was so sad when it died. But yeah, if you need a thumb drive, go with the Kingston. Of course, links will be provided once this thing goes up onto BoobTube. And that is all of our Raw reviews for today. But it's not all of our Raw reviews for this week, folks. Because we have got other stuff in the wings. We have got many other things in the wings. Like, I'll give you a quick little audio preview. Because I don't want to go and grab the old dead products. So it just would take too much effort to go over there and grab it and pull it over here. I suppose not too much effort, whatever. I'm lazy and then I'm not lazy. Actually, I do have one other product to show you guys. We'll show you that in a second, in the next video. So we've got this thing, which you guys might remember from one of my other Raw reviews. Insulated backpack. As you might have noticed, the insulation's kind of, well, you can kind of see. Also, the zippers don't work. The zippers broke. So I had to replace that. So I've got a replacement for that. And there's one other thing that you guys might remember. I have to go back to the back of the room where all the really junky stuff is. Be right back. I don't know how many of you are the old fans and remember the drama that is this thing. This is my full Windows 8 tablet, which when I tried upgrading to Windows 10, became an absolute nightmare. Like, the mouse was inverted, and oh boy. So many problems when I upgraded to Windows 10 with this thing. Ironically, I could actually get this thing repaired because I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see it, but the actual electronics on the inside, perfectly fine. It's just this screen is broken. So maybe at some point in the future I will bring this into a repair technician and have them replace the screen. Because really, you can see everything is in there. It's all functional, but I got a replacement tablet because I need a tablet for like so many different things. I've run into so many things in the last couple of months where it's like, I wish I had a tablet, wish I had a tablet, wish I had a tablet. So, I got myself a damn tablet that runs full Windows. Because that thing was a pain in the ass even though it worked. And then we have this thing. So yes, I have tablets, they just don't work. Well, technically this thing does work, but I mean, as you can see, it's not got a shattered screen or anything like that. But my gosh. Oh look, Chrome has already stopped responding. I literally just woke it up after it hadn't been turned on in weeks. And it's already saying, Chrome isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Google Play Services is not responding. Do you want to close it? Yes. Hangouts isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Chrome isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Again. Gmail isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Drive isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Twitter isn't responding. Do you want to close it? YouTube isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Twitter isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Google App isn't responding. Do you want to close it? YouTube isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Google Plus isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Google Play Store isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Google Play Store. The machine has a serious error. Need reboot to repair. So, I think you get why I don't use this thing. I think I've made that clear. Oh my gosh. So you can see why I need a new tablet. I mean, it boots up. But I mean, just as sort of a signature point on this video, just to kind of show you the madness of the world I live in. Well, first of all, let's see how long it takes to boot up. Go ahead and sing Dragon. It'll probably take longer than one of your songs. Yes, it's still booting. The heck is taking you so long, Insignia? Have you literally crashed while booting up? I think it's crashed while booting up. Hold down the power button to try and force a reset. Okay. Okay, rebooted. Should I really force you guys to sit here and watch the entire boot up sequence of this? Wait, did it actually finish? This episode, sponsored by Insignia. Dear God, no it isn't. Hi again, young Zalumba. Well, it's blinking now. I suppose that's a sign that it's close to actually booting up. Are you going to start up anytime now, Insignia? Like, I honestly don't know what to do with this thing, because when it actually does boot up, and for the 10 minutes it'll actually work, it is working. Just incredibly slow. Like, I don't want to just toss this into electronic recycling, because I just have this thing where, unless it's actually broken, I don't toss it into electronic recycling. But, like, it's so unusable. Like, what do you do with something this slow? We could literally watch and riff an entire episode of Power Rangers in the time it took to go to the launch screen. Now, unlock it. Up, no errors and crashes. Let's pick a random app in here to launch. How about Clicker Heroes? An idle game. Keep in mind, this is the time it's taking to launch one app. We haven't even gotten to the splash screen for the game that tells us what the game's title is. And it's starting to get warm in my hands. How long has this thing been open? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? Since we actually got to the start screen, it's already starting to warm up. I think I've made my point. This thing is a horrible monstrosity of tech that for whatever reason I decided to hang on to, despite the fact that, oh look, the Playsaurus screen has shown up. There's the company's logo, company splash screen. That mirror-like finish, though. We're still at the start screen. We're still at the title sequence. We haven't even actually gotten the game open yet. Howdy again, young Zlimba. And now it sounds like my family needs me to do some stuff with them. So, I think I've made my point on why I need an actual tablet. It still hasn't launched the damn game. Alright, I got some stuff to do with the family. I'm not sure if I can squeeze in one last raw review. I'll check. I'll see you guys in the future. Of course, we would have one of those type of peoples. Alrighty.